guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time, and since you last saw me I've had my hair done. How cool are these? I love having my braids done. Anyway, it's not why I'm here. That is not why I'm here. So Revolution's latest collaboration is with Roxxsaurus on Instagram, and these are her 3 new palettes. We have the highlight and contour palette, which is this one, color burst palette, which is this one, ride or die palette, which is this one. So I'm gonna open all of these and give you guys a little look inside, and we're gonna see how these work on my skin tone and what we think of the pigments. So let's start with Ride or Die, and this is basically the palette that she's designed with Revolution to take on your travels, your everyday, your go-to. This is basically a mirror on the outside. As you can see, it's me. And then on the inside, take a look at this. How beautiful is that? So you can see it's a mix of mattes and shimmers. It's really pretty, really beautiful. It's 18 shades in there. Some of them have her logo embossed. Yeah, so this is the Ride or Die palette. Really beautiful shades in there. I can see why it's called the Ride or Die palette. It's got a lot of browns in there with pops of colour, so you can mix up your look. If you're travelling, I see a lot of different looks in there. Night out looks with the shimmers that are in here, like these two. We've got Iconic, Boo, Yas. We're gonna swatch Yas. We're just gonna do it. So this one here is Yas. Let's give that a little, ooh, it's very creamy. Feels absolutely gorgeous. Wow, that is so nice. Yes, I love that. I actually really love that on my skin tone as well. It's like a champagne colour. We approve, we approve. Let's have a little swatch of Honey. I always feel a little bit worried about colours like honey, like yellows, and how they'll come out on my skin tone. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Obviously they're not designed to be applied with fingers, they're designed to be applied with brushes, but I'm pretty impressed with that. You can see that the pigment is there, it just needs work. So when that's on my eye, I imagine that will look really, really cute. This is the Roxy Colour Burst palette. Your go-to if you are a colourful eyeshadow kind of person. I'm a colour person when it comes to eyeshadow. I don't really do like the nude look. I just prefer pops of colour, so I feel like this will be my favourite palette. So let's have a look. This is what the outside looks like. Super reflective again. The palettes are really beautiful though, and they complement each other very, very nicely. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. So yes, I can see the pops of colour. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Loving, loving this. I can see instantly I'm attracted to this colour here. This one, love the pinks, love the purples. Really beautiful shades. Love this orange right here. Cute. Let's do a little swatch of a few colours in this one. So let's go for Blue Lagoon, which is the one that I was instantly attracted to when I opened it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, Roxy, okay, I see you, girl. I see you. I see you. Okay. I've actually been looking for a really nice lilac kind of shade, so let's give that a rub and see how that comes out. Okay, that is gorgeous. I'm impressed. So I was scared that the lavender would look a little bit too ashy on me, but it actually looks lavender, which is really nice. Let's go for a shimmer. So this shade down here looks really cool, Sky, which is silver. Let's go here next to the other shimmer. Oh my gosh, you can't even see it. Blinding. We have a winner. Look at that. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Yes. Okay. So last but not least, we have the Roxy Contour and Highlight Palette, which looks like this. So all 3 palettes are available at revolutionbeauty.com and Superdrug for £10 each, which is really affordable considering that makeup is suddenly like super expensive. Your girl's impressed. Your girl is impressed. So on this side we have 4 contour shades here, and on this side we have 4 highlight shades here. As you can see, deeper skin tones have definitely been taken into consideration with this contour shade and this highlight shade, and also this one as well, and I think probably these two. This is a really nice palette because I feel like I can actually use it. Sometimes you get contour palettes and you're a bit like, why is everything too pale for me? But no, this one really takes into consideration deeper skin tones. So without further ado, I think we're gonna do a little snazzy eye look. I'm already wearing like a base from today on, so really light base, some mascara on, lipstick which I haven't reapplied for hours and hours and hours, so probably no lipstick. And then I had some blush on earlier. So yeah, let's just do a quick eye look. We'll do a different palette on each eye, and then we'll have a look at the contour shades on my skin tone and see how they work. I'm going to be using my Tammy palette for the mirror, just so that you guys aren't seeing your reflection the whole time. First off, we're going to go in with Ride or Die. So I'm using this palette here. I'm going to go for kind of a neutral look in this one. So we're going to concentrate on these kind of shades here. Just because I want to use the colour burst to create a really colourful eye look on the other side. So I'm going to start with Cookie, which is this one, as the transition shade. As you can see, it's picked up real quick. Wow, that is like pretty much a skin match for me, which means that it's the perfect transition shade for me. Thank you, Roxy. You can take that all the way up to the brow. Really nice transition shade for me. Just get that everywhere. And as you guys know, I'm a one brush kind of girl, so I'm going to go into the palette with my second colour using the same brush. Let's go in with Pumpkin, which is this shade here. And then we're going to go in with a little bit of Gingerbread, which is this shade here. And then we're going to end it with Cola on the outer V. We're going to go like here. Oh, wow. Pigment. Someone call the pigment, please. I can understand why this is called Ride or Die. Like, if you're into your kind of like nudie, brown, smoky eye looks, then this is the one for you. I think we'll do a shimmer on the inner corner as well, but right now we're going for Gingerbread. So I'm going to do that kind of here. So I'm kind of keeping that in the middle because I want to do my inner bit with a shimmer and then my outer bit with the colour Cola, which is the deep chocolatey colour that I showed you guys before. So I've tapped on Cola now, and as you guys can see, it's got the deepest tone to it. So let's add that to the outer V and like create a really nice bit of depth on the eye. We're gonna carry that. Wow. Turning the brush over to blend out that edge because this stuff is pigment. Yeah, I think that's like a pretty much an everyday kind of smoky eye look. What do you guys think? Very autumn. Yes, girl. I've already swatched Yas for you. Yes! Already swatched it. So I think what I'm going to go in here with is Shook, and let's see how this performs. That is cute. That is like a wash of shimmer. That is my kind of shimmer right there. Look at that. I love this look. I'm going to try it with my finger just so we can see the difference in like the pow when you use a brush and when you use your finger. So I'm just going to go in. Wow. Okay. This palette is cute. Let's do something colourful on this side now and see what we can create. So we're using Colour Burst this time, and I think for this one what I'm going to go for is like spring vibes, and we're going to go lilac, pink, yellow. So let's start with lilac, why not? And let's start on the outside and work our way in, I think, for this. Usually when I use lilac shadows, they kind of just go grey on me, but this has remained lilac, which I really like. Next, I think we're going to go in with the pink, which is called Fetch. That's just a tap into the colour. So let's see how that performs on my skin tone. So now I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to go in with a yellow on the inner corner, just because I think a pop of yellow is going to make this full on springtime. Don't know how it's going to blend with pink. We'll just make it happen, okay? I'm going to go in with... I have a pigment boost spray. Let's dip it in first so we don't destroy the palette. And I'm just going to spritz the end of my brush, and then I'm going to go ahead and tap that onto my eye and see how that performs. As you can see, it's coming up a lot more sharp. I'm just going to go back into the pan. And while my brush is a little bit damp still, I'm just going to pat it on top of the lid. Right, I'm done with that eye. I feel like that looks really cute. This is like spring essential. I also feel a bit like a Tutti Frutti, which is also cute. I feel like the Colour Burst palette is like the perfect way for you to start playing with colours. It's not too crazy, if you know what I mean. Like, it's got really muted, like, bright colours in there. I don't really want to ruin what I've done by adding a shimmer on top, because I kind of like just the pastel-y vibes. But just for the purpose of the video, I'm going to go over the yellow with a colour. I want to go in with Princess, which is like this peachy shimmer right here. I just want to see how that looks on my eye. Looks... ooh! It's kind of enhanced the yellow, if anything. Just looks really nice and... ooh, I might just keep going because it's cute. I feel like both of these palettes so far have been good palettes for just traveling. I realised I was just talking and you were like here, so let's zoom out a little bit. So the Colour Burst palette is really great for anyone who loves playing with their colours. And then Ride or Die, I think, is the perfect palette for anyone who might want a pop of colour. You know, you don't know if you're going out for a really fancy meal and you might want to throw some colour on there, throw some shade. Now for the contour and highlight palette, I am excited to try this. I'm really looking forward to diving into this deep shade just to show you guys how that looks on my skin tone. So I've got a clean brush, angled brush here, which is perfect for getting into those, like, let me just fling some of this hair back, which is perfect for getting into that kind of carved area of your cheek. So I'm going to go in with the deepest shade. I don't know if that's actually the shade I need for my skin tone, but I just want to see how that performs on my skin tone. It is super pigmented. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Okay. Sis. It was enough for me in that one tap to do both sides and my forehead and probably under my chin. That is a dreamy contour. Look at that. She's chiseled. That's really nice, right? Am I imagining that? Let's blend this side out and just have a look. No, she's not imagining it. This is cute. Wow. Wow. That's so nice. Let's now, using the same brush, I'm just going to go in with 2 highlights. So I have another one of these brushes, a clean one that I will use. This is clean because I just used the Pro brush powder on it. But I'm going to go in with one colour with this brush, and then I'll use a different brush to go in with another colour. So I think I'm going to go for this one here, just because it's kind of like a goldy undertone. I feel like it's going to be okay for my skin tone. Ooh, oh my gosh. Literally like glass. Wow. Okay, hun. So I think on camera it looks quite like fluorescent, but in real life it's really like subtle on my skin tone. You can't actually see it until I hit the light like this. Wow. So now I'm going to go in with another brush. Got 2. Already used one, but I'm going to use this one, which is clean. And I'm going to go in on the other side with this shade here, just because I feel like this is another one that will definitely work with my skin tone. Ooh, yes. This one I love. Look at that. I feel like this is my everyday go-to highlight. Yeah, love that. That's much more suited to my skin tone, I think. Let's put a bit here and see how that looks as well. Yeah, this one kind of blends into my skin tone a lot nicer, and then when I hit the light it's not as aggressive as that. It's kind of just a muted, like much more gentle glow. This is popping. Definitely like more night out, kind of special occasion, muted lighting situation, whereas this is like I'm in the sun, I want the sun to be jealous of me. That's what we're going for on here, and that's what we're going for on here, okay? So thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you've been here before, thanks for returning. Those were the 3 new Roxy palettes from Revolution in their latest collaboration. We had the contour palette, we had the colour burst palette, and we had Ride or Die. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, if you guys would like to see more makeup looks from me, what kind of products you want me to try out, anything you want to know, just let me know in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next one, which is not far off at all. I promise I won't leave it as long.